Hey guys, it's Kailee Wright here from KaileeWright.com. We are back and we are going to show you 5-minute hairstyles. A lot of you guys have been asking for them. So it's summer and I've got the girls home and we are going to show you. So this is Hayden. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And she has got amazing hair and we're going to have Hunter jump in, but we're just going to jump right in and get started. So the first hairstyle I'm going to show you guys, this is a quick one we use for church or like on the go when I want their hair done and ready. She's already got a bunch of wave, so I'm not going to fight the wave at all. I'm just going to add more wave into it, kind of curl it, make it look more polished. So with little girls' hair, I don't really prep it a lot. I don't use a lot of products so that their hair will last longer. So I'm just going to show you how to do some curls with a curling iron, and then these curls will last her a couple of days and we don't have to do much. So I'm just going to turn her around. We're just going to start out by kind of straightening this top part, and then I'm just going to take it and curl it. Did you see that? It kind of takes a few times to get the little flick down, but we're just going to pull out this top curl and then just kind of curl her hair on down. And that's about it. So then I don't even pull it up. I don't take the time to separate it. Just grabbing and twisting. I'm going to have her turn backwards. Okay, turn this way. Kind of show you this. I kind of flip it over and then just let it glide the rest of the way through and you'll just get a nice little curl. So we're just going to quickly bust through this and get this done. Okay, so basically that's it. Turn around. You don't want it to be a perfect curl. It's just got our wave and some curl in there. I am very adamant about their hair out of their face. So she'll usually bring me a bow and we'll just slide it in here, right here. But when she goes to school and she's playing, I love these clear elastics, which I will link for you. Anyways, we get them from like Walmart, or you can get them on Amazon, Target, wherever. And I don't try to make it perfect. I don't get like a little comb and separate it or anything. I'll just grab a little chunk, turn this way, and we will just put a little ponytail in there. And I feel like it just makes it look like a polished look. It's out of their face. Throw in any bow you want. And that's about it. Huh? Next one, we are going to do 2 braids into a little half-up ponytail. This is just one that you can do on like 2nd or 3rd day hair because her hair is already curled. It's already got a little wave to it. It just makes her feel a little bit fancy, like we did something. So you can just make a clean part. And if you don't know how to braid, I've got another video on that will teach you how. Oh, here comes Marley. She's going to join in. So I'm just going to grab, it's just a normal French braid. So I'm just going to grab these 3 pieces and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to grab my 3 pieces. Again, if you don't know how to just do a basic braid, I'll do another video so you can take the time to look. But I just am crisscrossing and I'm just going to grab a little bit of hair halfway through it. You just really go over the top. I'm just going to grab a little bit and then just keep braiding. Okay, then I'm just going to grab a little elastic and put this elastic in where I want it to go to her ponytail. So I just added in a few hairs for the first 3 little loops and then just braided like a normal braid. I'm not going to do this very tight because I want to spread out their braid. We just call it like making it thicker, fattening. I've heard pancaking. I've heard all of the above. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pull out these hairs. You think you just made your pretty braid, but I like messy. Then when they mess it up, it looks like it's just, that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm just pulling these out. It just makes their hair look so much thicker. And you'll see it kind of pulling through here. So that's why you don't want your elastic super tight. Okay, so then I'm really just going to do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll pick back up from there. So once we have both of our braids, I'm just going to turn her here, and you can have it go low if you want. We kind of want ours about right here. Just get another one of those clear elastics, and you can just tie it together. Really super easy. Okay, you gotta turn this way. And there's the boys downstairs playing. Turn this way. So then once we're here, if you want to fix anything, spread it out more, you can. I'm just going to take out these two separate elastics. Okay, so then once you're done, you can fix anything you need to. We usually like to end it with a bow. If you're nervous about the bows falling out at school, you can stick them through the elastic, but obviously we're not going to school today. So that's kind of that. Oh. And then you can, of course, look in the front, adjust anything you need. Turn this way. You can spread it out more, whatever you like. And then there you go. Okay, this is a go-to that you can do on toddlers, on anyone. I think we started her, when you were 2, but again, she had like gobs of hair. So it's just 2 little messy buns. I'm gonna show you how to quickly do them real fast. So you don't have to worry about wiggly little kids and get that perfect part. I just kind of do a zigzag. Let me see if I can flip her around real fast so you can kind of see that. That way you're not worried about trying to get this straight part. You just take a fine tooth comb, and I'm just gonna like draw any design down her head, and then you separate it. And then I'll just have her hold it or whatever, or we'll clip this one. So then I've got half of her hair over here. If you feel like one's heavier than the other, like this zigzag's pretty big, you gotta turn this way. Then you can go back and just kind of add more hair. But again, I'm not going for perfection here, so take as much time as you want on that. Okay, so then we're just going to throw this one up in a ponytail and throw the other one up in the same ponytail, and we'll go from there. Here we go, rebalanced. Just kind of check and see if they're balanced. I like to do this as a base. When I'm doing my own messy bun, I don't do a ponytail first. So I just like to do a base, and a lot of people will ask if these clear elastics will hold. She has got super thick hair. If you're nervous about it, just double up on your elastics. I feel like we already double up for the next thing that I'll show you. So she's got her 2 bases, not our perfect part. So then what I'm going to do next is just get my second double elastic, get it around there pretty tight, and then I'm going to pull this through like this and just kind of leave it like that. We also call these like little mini ears. So then a lot of people, there's tons of different ways. I mean, you can wrap this and, you know, throw it back in the elastic. There's one way. She prefers it a little more messy. So I'm just going to take a strand here, and then I'm just going to find any part of the elastic and tuck this in through, if that makes sense. And I'm not going to pull it all the way out. So then I'm going to do the same thing again. You can see she's got this little elastic here. I'm just going to take a piece, grab any part of the elastic, and I'm going to take this end and just shove it in there. Like, don't try to be so perfect. I'm just shoving it through that, and I'm not pulling it all the way through. We'll do another one. Get rid of that. I've got this last piece. Now I'm going to come over here probably and get another piece of the elastic. You can get any piece right here just to make it hold a little bit better. Maybe I'm not. Same thing again. I'm trying to show you guys. Hold head still. Let me grab this elastic, And I'm just going to just shove it in that same elastic. And then basically you can just play around. If you feel like you've got like a hole here, pull some hair out. So I'm going to pull out her little ends, do the same thing again, find a piece of elastic, and just cram it in there. Okay, so this is kind of what you get. Let me see. Just kind of messy. Sometimes I'll leave these out, sometimes they'll bugger. So you can just take them and just, again, just shove them in there. Or you can flip them under the elastic. I like hairstyles that are really secure and stable, that I know that they can go to school and it's not going to fall out. This one's really fun. Another thing that she really likes to do, which we don't have two matching bows, is you can put one in the front right here, or she likes to have two matching bows and you can put them underneath the bun like that. So, okay, here's Hunter. And yes, she's as tall as me, if not taller, so she's got to kneel down so I can do her hair. We are going to show you guys another one of our 5-minute hairstyles, and everyone has asked for this one forever. I know I've showed it on stories before, but it's just a low messy bun, so we'll get started. Okay, so again, young girls have greasy hair and I'm not going to wash it or have her wash it more, so the swab is my absolute favorite. So we're just going to go through and kind of squirt it all up in her sides, around her face. She's not going to freak out. So you're just going to squirt that all the way through. And I feel like it just helps their hair hold better. And then just go ahead and brush it all out. Okay, now Hunter, like myself, has a bunch of natural curl. So if you've seen on my videos, I will just straighten around our face, just so she doesn't have these little curly cues. Oh, sorry, did I get you? Just straighten it a little bit. If you guys don't have curly hair, then don't worry about it. I'm going to kind of do over here on this side real fast. Alright, so I just did just a clean part where she usually parts it. I have a lot of people say, you know, oh, all this hair falls out, so I'm going to hurry and quickly show you a trick. If you tease this just a little bit, it will help these hairs stay together. I mean, obviously you're not going to leave it like that, you're going to smooth it out. Okay, so we have ratted that, smoothed it out. I'm just going to pull it over to this side. Again, messy bun. I don't like it slicked. I see a lot of young girls, which I'm trying to get Hunter out of it. She will pull it tight and slick it and all that. I just like it more natural, so I like some of this to hang out. Mind you, I can't see. And then we've teased this one side, and we're just going to bring it all over to this side and throw it in a ponytail. And whatever you want to hang out here, I usually will pull just a little bit out to just make it softer around their face. So, I'm going to get this little pony. Okay, and I'm not going to pull it all the way through this next time. Just kind of like we did Hayden's. Okay, so we're here, and then again, I'm just going to take pieces, this way, and we're just going to pull out this elastic and shove it in there. It's just an easier way that it will hold it all really tight. So I'm just going to take another piece, and I want some hair up here, so I'm just going to pull it over here, tilt down this way, grab this elastic, and just shove it through there again. Nothing super fancy or special. Just keep doing this all around the head until all the hairs are in. Whoops. Thank you, Poops. Then we get here and she's got all these. You can just kind of pull on them and tug on them together. Some might fall out, and just kind of shove them back in there. Maybe. Okay, once we're done here, I'll just kind of pull, play with it, make sure it looks okay, and then we'll just spray a little bit of this side right here to keep the hair in place. There you go. Okay, last one. We do this all the time when we go swimming, when we go to the beach, when we go on vacation a lot. Or if I know that they're going to swim a couple days in a row, we'll just kind of keep it in because it will last long. So I'm just going to do a Dutch braid. So it's inside out all the way around to a ponytail. So if you don't know how to do a Dutch braid, I will link another video here that will go into detail of how to do it. But I'm just going to start with the heaviest side of her part and then work my way around. Okay, so I'm going to get to this point right here, and I'm just going to grab this last hair in, and then, so it's hard to do it so you guys can see. Just kind of braid it a little bit out, so you can grab that ponytail right there. I usually just grab it right behind their ear, and then just throw this all in the ponytail. Did that just break? Okay, so this is just her natural curl. We're just going to leave it. So here it is done. You just go around the head like a normal Dutch braid, throw it in a ponytail. So what we love to do is to spread it out. So I like to start at the base of the ponytail, and I'm just going to pull, and you can really never pull too much. We like it really thick, the thicker the better. And so you just pull. You don't want to pull like the middle of the braid, you want to pull like the outsides of the braid. And if you notice, it will still pull from this other side. So, okay, quit trying yourself in the ear. I'm just going to keep pulling. It just makes their hair look so much thicker, and I like the braid messier. You get up to the top and just do the same thing, and you can always keep pulling as much as you want. And I just kind of check it. If you have one of these little whoop-de-doos come out, you can pull from the center to help balance it, or tuck it in. Okay. Okay, so once we've spread it all out, I just like to end it with just like a little hair tie, just to cover that elastic. Hayden, we would normally do like a bow, but this just kind of finishes it up. And you can pull some more hair out if you want. She's probably not going to like me for this. Do whatever you want, but I like to always just have a little bit around their face just to soften up the whole look.